It is what it is. It always is what it is. Okay. Little click here and there. Click, 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 click. Here's a click. There's a click. Yeah, there we go. I don't want to add a description right now. There's nobody in here anyway. Didn't think there would be. Let's see. What else am I going to do? I'm going to do this. There we go. Do that. Good morning. Hello, everybody. How are you? Good morning, Rich. Good morning, what's next? Good morning, Ducktown Grandma. Hi, how is everybody today? I was just talking to myself. We all know I do this. Yeah. Talking to myself, seeing what everybody's up to. It's really cold outside again. Sorry. It's cold. I haven't been able to give you a sunrise all week, practically. It's 35, excuse me. It's 35 degrees outside. So I'm cold. I'm cold and I'm sitting behind my desk. You're doing good. Good. I'm still buzz mode from last night. Good morning, Chris. Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. Congratulations on your new president, right? Yeah. Congratulations are in order. Some people are fine with it. Some people are losing their minds. I know that I got text messages from my daughter yesterday that said that a lot of kids at school were freaking out. Thought that was interesting. Yeah, thought that was interesting. But then you can tell what their affiliation is and what their parents pay attention to. Pretty obvious to me. I had to turn on the air conditioner last night. You guys are really, really warm on that side of the country. Wow. Yeah, we're cold over here. We are cold. Some of us feel 80 pounds lighter. I know. And you're going to feel how you're going to feel. Okay. I'm sure not going to tell you how to feel. You have hazelnut and 37. Really? I'm colder than you? Jeez. I'd rather be cold in summertime where I live. Summertime here gets 118 to 125. Well, you get hotter than we do, Raider Rich. You get hotter than we do down here in southern Arizona. There are other parts of Arizona that get up to that temperature. As a matter of fact, 3 years ago, we were coming back home through Lake Havasu, and you wrote haze. You got hazy. Got it. When we rode through Lake Havasu City towards the end of June, 3 years ago, it was 118 degrees. You got out of the car and your shoes felt like they were melting into the pavement. I can't do those extremes. That's way too hot. Way too hot. Oh, it's 53. Gotcha. The coffee's black. Yeah, my iced tea's cold. I'm below sea level, so that explains. I live in the desert. I do too. You live in California. That's what it is. You live in California. Oh, okay. I get it. Yeah, yeah, you're much lower than I am. We've got an elevation of about 2,700 feet out here. So you're much, much lower. Much lower. So, how was everybody's day yesterday? I'm curious. I'm curious to know how your day was because, like I said, Rachel, there were so many kids that were literally crying and depressed. You know why? Because they think that President Trump is going to come and hunt them down. I'm not kidding. I want to talk about that. That's what the kids said yesterday. The kids at my daughter's own high school are afraid to death that President Trump is going to come and hunt them down. Yeah. Okay. I just had to shut off my heater. I'm sure that was annoying to you guys. So I shut off my heater. I know, Chris. I live by the sea, USA Mexico border, port of entry, so it gets hot here during summertime. Yeah, you're really far down there. You're closer than I am. Yeah. It was great. Ignored everything. Got my oil changed on my Jeep. Thank you, Chris. No, I'm serious. I really would like your opinion on that stuff. Because it bothered me. It really bothered me that she texted me and the kids at her school are afraid for their lives. That's how much they listen to the mainstream media, which means their parents listen to the mainstream media. Now, listen to me. I am not putting people down that listen to the mainstream media. I'm not. But when you have kids in a high school that are scared to death for their lives, really? Really? I don't like that. I don't think that's okay. I blame the parents. That's foolishness. Yes, it is. Um, we don't scare our daughter. We don't indoctrinate our daughter. We are much older. You guys know that. He's 60. I'm 54. She's 16. Okay, there's a huge age gap between us and our child. But we don't fill her full of crap either. We tell her how we think, feel, and believe, and we let her come up to her own conclusions. She's actually gotten into arguments with her friends, absolute arguments with her friends about this election. I find it interesting. I really do. Wait until they see how much better things will be. I'm going to talk a little bit about that too. I think that one side got a different set of programming than another side. This has been going on for a long time. Yeah, Chris, and it's really becoming obvious to me. I get to see it firsthand every time she comes home. I'm 48, so I'm a youngster, huh? No, you fit right in between the 40s. I seem to have people that are in their 40s all the way up into their 60s and 70s here. You're not that young. You've lived a decent amount of life. There are things that are coming that make people uneasy. I know. I know. And I wanted to talk about that too. Because Trump, and I'm not picking on him. So please don't misunderstand me. Okay? Please don't misunderstand me. Trump made a lot of campaign promises. A lot. I mean, a lot. Now, most people do. Okay? What I want to know is is if he is really going to honor them and everything that he promised, like all of the tax cuts. If he's going to do all of those tax cuts, where is the money going to come from to run the country? I'm being honest. So you are Generation X then, like me. Yeah. I forget where the cutoff is. I forget where the cutoff is. Yeah, he's big into all the tariffs. I know. I'm not sure what those are going to do. Generation X cutoff is 1969. I don't think so, because I'm in Generation X, and I was born in 70. So I don't think that's right. Let me see. Let me Google this. Generation X years. Gen X time frame. What is it? 65 to 80. Okay. Generation X is 1965 to 1980. So yeah. Yeah, that's the time frame. Okay. Tariffs are great if they're done properly. I think I'm at the end of 1965. Oh, okay. So you're in there too. Okay. All right. Cool. Keyword is properly. We've not had proper government in a long time. Yeah, I agree. Good morning, Minty, everyone. Greetings from Amsterdam. Hello, Patrick. How are you? Hello to you and your wife. I hope you guys are doing well. Okay, I'm at the beginning. Gotcha. Well, I was close. Yeah, you are. I just wanted to look it up, Rich, because I wanted a time frame, reference time. So 65 to 80. Yeah, that's Generation X. Hubby's a boomer. Yeah, my ex-hubby is a boomer too. Yeah, he is. Yeah. So I've got a unique, me personally, I have a unique perspective because my ex and I are so much older and our daughter is so much younger. I do get to hear a lot of what's going on. And personally, I have a very hard time watching the mainstream media. Now, do I read articles from the other side, so to speak? Of course I do. Do I read articles from Al Jazeera? Yep, I sure do. I'm trying to get both. I don't like this side stuff. I'll be honest with you about that too. I don't like these side things. Oh, I'm on this side. Well, you're on this side. No, you know what? I don't want sides. I want coming together. That's what I want. So hopefully he learned from any mistakes he made in his first term and can now put the right people in the right jobs. He has been assembling his team, from what I understand. Is Grumpy a generation? That's him. I stopped watching the news for a while now. Yeah, I have too. A long time ago. Long time ago. I used to watch, I'll be honest with you, I used to wake up in the mornings and watch CBS This Morning. And I watched, what else did I watch? Long time ago, I used to watch Regis and Kelly. That tells you how long ago that was. Regis, who was the one before Kelly? I forgot. Regis and Kelly. It was Regis. I can see her face. She was married to that football guy. I don't remember her name. I used to watch The View. Oh, I'm telling on myself. I am telling on myself. I used to watch The View. Kathy Lee. Thank you. Yes, Kathy Lee Gifford. That's it. Thank you guys. See her name. I could see her face. Couldn't remember her name. Um, I used to watch all that stuff. Yeah, I did. I know. I know. I'm gonna say 10, 15 years ago. Yeah. Now, was I a conservative back then? Yeah, I was. And I watched them to see what they had to say. They didn't annoy me nearly as much. The View, oh my God, I'm unsubbing. Okay, Rich, if you want another reason to unsub from me, when I first started out as a registered voter at the age of 18, I registered as a Democrat. So you can now unsub me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I even watched Kathy Lee and Hoda. I didn't. I didn't. I might unsub too. That's it. We've just discovered that Cactus is a Democrat in disguise. We're out of here. I am who I am, folks. I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. I don't find that advantageous at all. So there's that. Yeah, I used to watch all that stuff. I did. And then in the mornings when I would turn on the news, then all of a sudden, and I don't remember when it changed, but I remember I would start arguing with my TV. Yeah, I did. I would argue with my TV. And I'm like, nobody's listening. Why am I talking? And I changed the channel. I have a problem with people with no actual, excuse me, no actual education running a certain department, and the person admits they have no education on the subject. I will agree with that. I will agree with that. You need to put in people who actually know what the hell they're talking about. Seriously. Yeah. To have, in my opinion, I'm going to throw that out. You need to have someone who is educated enough in that subject to be able to appoint them so they don't make huge mistakes. To me, that should be common sense. Just saying. Good morning, Chill. Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, I yell at mine too. I get it from my grandpa. He had those little foam bricks that were made specifically to throw at a TV. There you go. I've got an F-bomb. Someone crocheted me an F-bomb. It's usually hanging out on the tree. And I've thrown that before. So, yeah. But when you sit there and argue with your television, you just need to change the channel. And by that same token, the same applies on YouTube. The exact same applies for YouTube. For instance, if you come across someone or someone you don't like, change the channel. It's really easy. It's really easy. I shot a TV one time. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. I wonder if Whoopi Goldberg's leaving us USA again since Trump won. She said that before, and she's still here. You know, a lot of the celebrities and popular people threaten that, but I really wish that celebrities understood that that's not exactly a threat to most of us. We don't care. Go ahead. If you've got the money, go away. How about that? Don't threaten me. Just do what you said, because I don't care. There's a lot of things I don't care about. I'll let you know. So from what I understand, the sentencing of Trump on the 26th still remains, especially after hearing the DA remarks yesterday. Yes. Uh-huh. Yep. I was talking a little bit about that yesterday, Chill, but I did a late. live stream, so my apologies. Yeah, there are both of the court cases still coming up. So those will need to be decided upon, dealt with, talked about, lawyered, whatever. In my mid-20s, I was drinking tequila and the news was on. I shot it on a live. I'm sorry, Chris. That's funny. That's just too funny. Okay, my lunch break is over. Back to work. Bye, Patrick. Take care. Have a great day. I'm just laughing. That's funny. What other case? The classified docs? I think that's the other one. Let me Google that real quick. I think that's the other one. Yeah. It's funny now. Yeah, I know. Oh, court cases. Yep, against Trump. Here we go. We've got, I thought they threw that one out. Hang on, honey. I read an article from CNN the other day. What happens to Trump's criminal and civil cases? Here we go. This is the article I read the other day. Okay. It's a unique position for him to be in, that's for sure. This article is from CNN, updated 8:50 p.m. yesterday. So this is where the article came from. He plans to fire special counsel Jack Smith and end the federal cases against him for trying to overturn the election, the 2020 one, and the mishandling classified documents. As of yesterday, Smith is in active talks with the Justice Department leadership about how to end the federal cases against him. In the meantime, a judge in New York is set to sentence the former president later this month after holding off on handing down the punishment ahead of Election Day to avoid any appearance of affecting the outcome of the presidential race, though Trump's lawyers are expected to ask the judge to put off the sentencing now that he's the president-elect. Scheduled to appear in a courtroom November 26th to receive a sentence for his conviction earlier this year on 34 counts of falsifying business records. Yep. So that is still going on. They're expected to enter filing in the coming days, arguing that as a president-elect, he is entitled to the same constitutional protections as a sitting president should be protected. So there's that one. All those famous actors in Hollywood they're full of, if they are all in a cult, except they're in an F and Pluto, they're gone. Jack Smith, I believe, will wind down his. Yeah, wind it down. Yeah. That's a lot of information about that one. The federal cases in D.C. and Florida. Since the cases were brought in 23, his main legal strategy had been to delay the trials until past the election so that if he was elected, he could fire Smith, leading to the end of both of them. Justice Department officials are looking at options for how to wind down the two criminal cases while also complying with the 2020 memo, I can't speak, from the department's Office of Legal Counsel about indictments or prosecutions of sitting presidents. Okay. Under federal law, Smith must provide a confidential report on his office's work to the Attorney General before he leaves the post. Federal judge overseeing the trial has been deciding how much of Trump's conduct at the center of the case is shielded by immunity after prosecutors last month laid out their arguments for why the ruling should have no impact on the case. Then there's the Georgia RICO case. My goodness. So, you know what? There are a lot of roadblocks coming up for sure. They are appealing that case, I thought, and the DA used a charge that didn't even pertain to the actual charges. This is just the first article I'm reading. Chilled. I'm going to have to go through some stuff today and figure out if, what else is going on. All those Hollywood actors, they're pissed because AI can take over their jobs. You know what? That's a whole nother subject, Raider Rich. There are so many people that are upset about the use of AI. My daughter is included in one of them. My daughter is very upset about AI. She hates it. It takes all your creativity away. There are huge companies that are just going and buying AI programs. They don't even hire anyone with talent anymore to draw, to edit, to create. They're all switching over to AI. So many people are losing their jobs. I'm not kidding. Yep. AI is ruining a lot. And they can draw you an AI. They don't even have to pay you those millions of dollars anymore. You don't have to learn lines anymore. They can just put you in a movie and pay you for your likeness. So now they're going to fight the calling of PA. They will just not stop. I know. Yeah, that Georgia case is a nothing burger. Okay. Oh, good morning, Rome. Here listening, feeding animals. Someone peed on my apple pie. Oh, honey. I'm so sorry. That's not nice to wake up to. My goodness. Sorry. Wow. It's funny how also these Hollywood actors, they're so against firearms, but they play action heroes. Yeah. Which one is it? There's just about nothing worse than a peed apple pie. That's so wrong. Good morning, Mobo. How are you? Happy Thursday to you. It's nice to see you. I was watching this morning about AI hiring. Most don't like it. Yep, exactly. Exactly. The AI is easy to do. You plug in your parameters. You plug in what you want to see. You give it a couple of prompts and it spits out something based off of everything else that has been programmed into AI. It's taking over people's jobs. They don't want to hire people anymore. It's one of the saddest things I've seen. You're replacing people with a computer, with a program. No, thank you. Not interested. I'm glad Trump won, but what I'm more happy about is the Blacks, Latinos, and Hispanics saw the light. The Democrats have used those Americans for too long. And I'm going to say this, Chilled. In my opinion, that would not have happened if we didn't have open borders. That's my opinion, and mine alone. But I really don't think that those groups of people would have had their eyes opened if we didn't have what we have now. So a negative was actually able to be turned into a positive. Again, in my opinion. What does it have to do with that? Think about it. Think about it, sweetheart. Good morning, Mona. Good morning. AI can even take the average person, say, etc., what they've never said, even on audio. It's crazy. I know. They can take clips of you, run it through, make it sound like it's you. I know. I know. I know. Did you see the caravan headed this way? Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I have. I'm aware of it. As if we don't have enough people here. As if they haven't just given people carte blanche to come over here. Now we still have more people coming. I know. I know. Yeah. I would love to go down to the border. Listen to me very carefully. I would love to go down to the border and just hang up a big sign. That's all. That's all I want to do. Hang up a big sign and say, I'm sorry. We are now full. And we don't have any more room for you. And you need to go back to your own countries and actually try and make them better. Because we're enough. We've got our quota. We're done. Trying to come in before Trump's sworn in. They're wasting their time because he is going to deport them. I've heard that. You know how much that's going to cost? I'm being honest and I'm asking questions. Do you know how much that's going to cost? And where's that money going to come from? Hey, Minnie, doing pretty good. You sound great today, 10-4. Oh, did you hear Trump won? I'm glad you're feeling good, Mobo. I am. It's nice to hear. I know. Promises made, promises delivered. I know. I know. Yeah, they said it's going to take billions of dollars to get everybody out of here. That's what I want to see the plan of. How are you going to get them out of here? They're everywhere. They're everywhere. The border was secured when Trump was president. I know it was. I understand, but in the long run, how much would it cost if they stayed here? That's a great point, Chilled. I know. Good morning, Dennis and JoJo. How are you? Mobo, are you coming this year? I don't know. We shall see. Exactly, Doghound Grandma. We have to find them first. Once they've entered in, they're given resources, I will say. They are dispersed among all the American communities. Now, some towns have spoken up, but that is directly to do with the Haitian population, not necessarily the people coming from the southern border. You know what, Chilled? I think it already has. I think it already has. Yeah. I do, in my opinion. Morning, Chris, just now waking up. Oh, everybody's the time change. Is it the time change that's affected everybody? Yeah, I tried to go live at my normal time. It's probably the time change. Sorry, everyone. 35 effing degrees where I live. Sorry. I am not happy with our temperatures around here lately. I'm just not. Yeah, it's 6:41. What does the O stand for? Oh my gosh, it's early. The majority of them cannot speak English at all. I know. It will not be as hard as you guys think. They are getting help from Social Security, and that will lead a paper trail. All right, Chilled. I'll accept that. Okay. Many great topics this morning. First, companies don't have to insure AI. Oh, what an excellent point, Mobo. What an excellent point. You're right. Not only do they not have to hire a person. They don't have to pay them benefits. They don't get insurance. No 401ks. There's a lot less expenditure for a business to employ AI. So someone's losing a job, someone's losing pay, someone's losing the ability to provide for themselves. And the company just gets richer. Yeah, love that. No, I don't. Not even a little bit. Yepper, it's cool. We'll get used to it. Okay, gotcha. Most will leave willingly. No more money or food stamps. And if they go willingly, they can apply to come back legally. If deported, they will be banned forever. I'm going to say that I'm going to disagree with that, Mona. I really don't think most will leave on their own. Because I can guarantee you the things that they've seen in the United States are far better than where they came from. And they won't want to leave, no matter what. That's my opinion. They gave them I know what they gave them. We've all heard. I know. But people also have to remember that they pay taxes on the jobs they have and cannot get it back. It will hurt the money that goes into Social Security. Exactly. Morning, just woke up from dozing in my chair. You're fine. Plane fare is less than what they are getting a month. It should be. Or goes out of business like a bunch have already. Yeah, they have. This is JoJo. Hi, JoJo. Good morning. I decided to have a serious conversation this morning, guys, because we can. Because okay, let's look at it this way. We just went through one hell of an election. We did. Wow. Still reeling from stuff and things. The dust has not settled yet. There are still Senate and congressional races that have yet to be decided. So not everything is quite done, and the dust needs to settle a little more. And but there's so much coming up. Now we're faced with a new set of challenges and what's going to happen. Not all of them pay taxes, but yes, some do. I seriously think most don't, especially this batch that came in since Biden. Yeah. Yep. So, okay, let's go back to the taxes thing for a little bit, because I'm really curious how this is going to work. I'm questioning. And you know what? This is still a free country. That is the way I think of it. And I will continue to do so until I'm told not to. How about that? All the taxes that he wants to eliminate cuts off so much money going back into the government to help pay for things. Now, I know that he's talked about these tariffs. I'm not quite sure and not quite too confident about them. I really don't know how that's going to work. We have the majority in the House and the Senate now. Yes, ma'am, we do. But I'm also going to throw out there that I don't exactly trust some of the people that have been loudly speaking for a while. I don't have a lot of confidence and faith in some of the people that are already there. Just look at their record. Mona, not this year, dear. I got a flu shot at the doctor and it hurts down my arm and around my neck, but necessary for the COPD. Have great doctors looking after me. Okay. I'm sorry you're going through pain, Mobo. That is super unfortunate. But you are following your doctor's advice, so there we go. Chilled many that are working, the meat packing companies, taxes and Social Security is taken from their checks and they can't recoup it. Yeah. Yep. See, that's what I'm curious about. I'm not sitting up here trying to throw shade against President Trump, but I sure am super curious how he's going to work things out with all the promises that he made. You know? Okay, you're going to eliminate all these taxes. Cool. All right. What are the tariffs going to end up being like? Are there going to be tariffs kind of masked against us? I don't know. We'll be praying for healing. You can still be here in the live chats. We will miss you. What is the date of your stuff, Mona? Is it this weekend? Forgive me, I don't remember. What's the date of your stuff? Oh, I'm going to talk about some YouTube stuff in just a moment, but I want to get an answer from Mona. DG, has the House been called? They are still waiting on states. Yeah, I think there's still some races out there that are left. That's what I heard before I went live this morning. Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about YouTube too. I think so. Okay. We'll find out later today. Pretty sure. Okay, starts tomorrow and runs through the 12th. Oh, starts tomorrow. Okay, I thought it was this weekend. Okay. 9th through the 12th. Okay, Mona. Sounds good. Earlier, I noticed someone turned on sub mode. Was that Chris or Lynn? Yeah, moderator turned on sub mode. So I know Chris is in here. Is Lynn in here too? Just because I'm curious. You did? Oh, okay. So Lynn's probably still sleeping. Then we convoy to Irving, Tennessee with all the Christmas stuff. Very cool. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Oh, you turned it on. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I hadn't seen Lynn. She always says hi. She must be sleeping. It's okay. Everybody's got to get used to the time change. Check out your weather coming up. My weather? Yeah, it's going to be 80 degrees this weekend. It's currently 35 degrees here right now. It's only going to be 59 degrees. Tomorrow, 66. Saturday, 76. Sunday, 81. Hello. Thanks, Chris. I wanted to say just a few things this morning. I know most people have seen and figured out what's next. I don't doubt that some do pay taxes, but if they can put them in those packing places, why can't they put American citizens in those positions? Just curious. I'm not sure if I'm going to tell you what I've noticed, but I've noticed a lot less Americans being in positions. I heard something about rain, then jumping to like Texas. I don't see any rain on our forecast. We don't have any rain on our forecast whatsoever. We've got some cloudy conditions on Monday, but no rain down here. So that could change, I guess. But that's what my weather app says. Wish they would leave the dang clock alone. I'm moving to Arizona. I know. I know. Chilled Americans won't work there like the chicken factory here. I wish they would. I wonder why that's changed too. Have we become so complacent that we just won't accept those jobs anymore? I don't know. It can't rain all the time. The Crow movie. Yep, that's right. I love that movie. I haven't seen that movie in a very long time, Raider Rich. Love that movie. There are jobs some U.S. citizens don't want. Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's true, though. We have a chance on Saturday, the 9th, 10th, 11th, full sun. Good. Good. All right. I am going to talk about this. A lot of you have noticed that I don't exactly go to Angie's channel anymore. And Angie comes over here, but not as often as she used to. Make sure you listen. If I was well again, I would be happy to work. I know. As long as Americans work is the point here. I don't think I could work in one of those jobs, but I would have employment somewhere. Yeah. 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 Angie and I had a phone conversation, a couple of them, last week. And Angie is taking her channel in different directions. And I am taking my channel in different directions too. We don't always agree on things, but we do support each other. So we agreed last week that her wrench was taken away in my channel and my wrench was taken away in her channel. It was a mutual agreement. Are we fighting? Nope. Do we hate each other? Nope. Do we still support each other? Yep. Are we still friends? Yep, we are. So it was mutual. We're both going off doing different things. I have added more rock content to my channel, but I did tell you guys that things would be changing a little bit around here. I hope this doesn't offend anyone, but it is what it is. So just wanted to throw that out there and let you know that you won't see me a lot in Angie's. However, I am watching. I just haven't been talking. And Angie's been in here a couple times, but she hasn't really been talking either. So, if you don't see her, there she is. Hi, sweetie. You second what I said. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't I didn't want to throw any shade on Angie. I don't want anybody coming in here saying anything bad about her whatsoever, because you will get hidden in a heartbeat. This is not going to become an Angie bashing channel. We don't do that here. So I wanted to let people know, Angie and I both did, we wanted to let people know that there has been a separation, so to speak. We're just giving each other space. That's kind of how I look at it. We're giving each other space. And she's off doing her own thing and I'm off doing mine. So, yeah, I thought I'd put a little bit of clarification out there for everyone, just in case. One of the best quotes was in the movie Fight Club. It's only after you've lost everything that you are free to do anything. Pretty much. I knew those were the answers. Yeah. Most of my jobs have been hard. I worked in hard-ass kitchens. I worked outside in the sun. And I'm American, so anyone can do it, not just I know. I know. Back in the day when I delivered to all industries in the area, most did not speak English. President Trump will have his hands full for sure. Yeah, he will. Good morning, Life with Misty. How are you? Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that out there to everyone. Angie and I also realized that a lot of the people that are in my chat don't exactly go over to hers, and the ones from hers don't exactly go over to mine. So Angie's still putting out good content. She's still doing, and she got her main channel back. I see that. It looked like yesterday you got your main channel back. So good for you. And there is no hate. There is no, ooh, what's Cactus going to say about Angie? Cactus ain't going to say shit about Angie. Because there's no reason to. There's just no reason to. It's yeah. It is what it is. I love you all. Gonna get a shower. It's a chore right now. Have a great day. Oh, I understand, honey. I do. I just pray that you continue to heal. Yeah, it's okay. I'm good, thank you. You're welcome. Am I still allowed to go over to Angie's? You can go wherever the hell you want. I do. You're funny, Chris. You know damn well you can go where you want. I do not care. That's funny. Raider Rich, that's when we were taught to have things, you have to work for it. Yeah, for some reason, kids think they're owed nice things or extras. I know, chill. Yeah, I know. Good for you, Angie. I saw that too. Yep, left my ass, Chris. You might get 20 lashes. Yeah, I just wanted to say something to everybody that I know that people can tell. You know, you can see me and you can see where I'm not. And I'm throwing it out there that there's nothing, no animosity, no bad feelings, no bad juju, no bad anything between Angie and I. We are just doing things a little bit differently. We both respect each other still, and we're both good friends. So, yeah, just wanted to clarify a few things. That's all. The hardest job I ever did was the fields. I got suspended from Pizza Hut for 2 weeks, so I took a job at the fields. Hardest job ever, and I did side jobs with cement slabs and roofing. Wow, gotcha. Breaks are good. Breaks allow you to sit back and process everything. Yeah, yeah. No beef in the chicken soup. That's right. Oh, Angie, did you get my message? I don't know. So, yeah, just kind of wanted to throw that out there. I could make a joke about it, Angie, and say that there's a separation of church and state. I find that funny. I'm about to face the best 10 days of blessings, and it feels good. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, just want to throw that out there. So, if you don't see some of the ladies in my chat, you'll understand why. Chris, that was really funny. My hardest job was in the nursing field, but I love that kind of work. What was my hardest job? I've mostly had healthcare, the U of A bookstore, healthcare. I think the cancer center was one of my hardest jobs. Yeah. Yeah, working at the cancer center. That was my hardest job. That was rough. It was hard to see people come in and not see them get better. You got attached to these people. I know a lot of ranchers and people who work in the produce, and they have been cutting back on labor because machines do more of the work now a day. So a full crew is dying out of the fields. I've noticed that too, Raider Rich. Because of the types of videos I watch, I have been made aware that the farming equipment has become so much more advanced. Now it's a lot more expensive too, but it's much more advanced, and they don't exactly need all those people working out in the fields. You are correct. Yeah. I have been doing some lives as of late, mostly in the mornings. When some are live, they said go live. Our communities will grow together so we can jump to other lives and support 10-4. Oh, I didn't know you've been going live, Mobo. I didn't know that. I will subscribe to you. I'd like to see you live. Huh. So do y'all think Harris will go back to work at McDonald's? Chilled, you're funny. Hardest job was first 40-hour week job. Deboned in a brake shoe plant. I had to sweep asbestos dust. I was 18, worked there a month. Oh, wow, Chris. You're funny. The TV news is coming the 10th to see Santa help load the trucks. The mayor's coming too. Cool. And I'm going to assume that you're going to have some live streams going on, Mona. Yep, they still need field workers, but not as much. No more. When it was 50 employees, it's been cutting down so much due to the machines on that work site. Yeah, they do. I'm just saying, chill. We don't know what they're up to. See, that's the thing. And I don't know if I can get away with saying this on my channel. My most boring job, the pen factory. The pen factory. Ow! I think I would have liked to do that. That sounds interesting to me. My state still needs tomato pickers in the fields and radishes. They pick a bunch of them. Oh, yeah, lots of them. Gotcha. What is today? Thursday. Okay. It is Thursday. Tomorrow, I am supposed to be making a recipe for everyone. I think I'm going to make something with chicken tomorrow. Yep. I'm going to make a chicken dish tomorrow. Least favorite job was a roofing job. I almost fell off the roof from the heat. We were stripping this roof, so I had these nails in my feet. I only lasted 2 days. Roofing is a very hard job to do. I sewed blue jeans for 3 years back when I had fingers. That's cool. I think that's cool. I spent all day dropping the spring and the tops. Oh, really? Okay, that might be boring part. Yeah, I get it, Mona. I get it. But factory work, I've never had factory work, but from my understanding, factory work is pretty stable until they close down the factory. There's that. So, yeah. Good morning, Luke. Minty, it would be an honor. I had a lot of encouragement from really wonderful people. Oh, Minty, thank you so much for your support, darling. You're welcome. You're welcome. I had no idea that you were doing lives. So yeah, I just subscribed to you and anybody else who wants to subscribe to Mobo and see what he's up to. That's cool. Right on. I was either in a factory or a kitchen. Yeah. Most of my life has been healthcare related jobs. That's what I've done. When I was much younger, I used to clean homes. In my 20s, I cleaned homes, but everything's mostly been healthcare and a tiny bit of retail. That's where my fields are at. People, just people mostly. Even when I was a line cook, I saw the change in the early mid 2000s. Now the food is all pre-cooked and pre-made. They use blower ovens, frozen food. Ew. It's that bad, huh, Rich? Interesting. I'm still in therapy from all the pizza delivery. My worst job was a pizza factory. It was so cold, I worked just before the flash freeze removed broken pizzas. Oh, ooh, that would be cold. The pizza game is a huge ripoff. Yeah. I didn't know that, Raider Rich. I keep going back to your comment. Now the food is all pre-cooked and pre-made. They use blower ovens with frozen food. Ew. You know, it's a really good thing I don't go out to eat a lot. Just saying. Most of my job's been spent pushing a broom and dancing with a mop. Like they did the shoe factory. It was a piecework, and I made up to $20 an hour. Love that job. I was faster than anyone in the plant. I worked with both hands. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. A shoe factory. That would be neat. See, all these factories. Okay. The reason I'm interested in factories is because I love people who make things with their hands. I love that. I've always enjoyed someone that can take something and make something with their hands, whether it be woodworking or resin or a factory, and they put stuff together. That has really always fascinated me. I love that. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty doggone cool. There are still places that cook fresh, but you really got to look on who cooks fresh through at a restaurant. Gotcha. Gotcha. Fun job back in the day was picking records from music stores. Oh, oh, how do you even get into that position? Of course, you can't do it now because records are like, long gone. But that's cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah. And how would you make those decisions? Right? Nice. Yeah, I like that one. That's pretty cool. Hmm. Ah, Chris, me too. I did a lot of warehouse and driving, some big truck, mostly local, several million miles by the end. I bet. I bet. I don't know how many trucks Gary has blown through. He's on his second one now. Maybe his third. I'm not sure, but I've only known Gary through 2 trucks. You guys throw millions of miles on there, that's for sure. Hat factory, magnet factory, Tyson's, Cargill, love waiting tables and bartending. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I worked at a bookstore. I worked at a cancer center. I worked at home health. I worked in the hospitals. I worked in almost every nursing home in town. I was the manager of several adult care homes. Um, what else have I done? And through all that medical care, my favorite is taking care of people one-on-one in their own homes because you can get them all the way back to independence where you don't have to be there anymore. And then you move off to the next person. I've always loved home health. That's my favorite. I greeted third shift at Walmart. Gotcha. I have a cat for hire. She makes pea pies. I'm so mad. I bet you are. I am so sorry, Rome. Making a pie takes time, and that really sucks. I'm sorry. Retired as a healthcare worker, pro belly dancer too. I love this. I was responsible for 882 carts to be off the lot and stacked by 6 a.m. every day. It's why I'm on disability. Oh, gotcha. That's hard too. I used to be a baker, but all these franchise pizza places who used to make fresh dough no more. They use frozen discs dough, so they just thaw it out because it saves labor. That sucks. That really sucks. See, that's another thing they've taken away from people is the ability to be a good baker. Yeah, they really have. Yeah, no thanks, Rome. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. In the Army, I was a truck driver. Gotcha. I was never a belly dancer, but I once took 10th in a swimsuit competition. The 11th and 12th place gals were pissed. Oh, Chris. You're so funny. What's the best thing to put into a pie? Your teeth. Exactly. I know. I'm so sorry. Why are eggs afraid of chefs? Because they're always beating up the eggs. Yes, Mona is a wild thing for sure. Too funny. Oh, damn. You guys are funny. Worst job. My best job was when I worked for the non-emergency stretcher service. I loved that job. Who's a dessert's favorite actor? Robert Browning Jr. You can't unsee it either. And you weren't even there. You're right, though. That's too funny. Oh, you guys crack me up. You crack me up. So tomorrow, for members only, I will be making some kind of chicken dish. I'm thinking chicken, some sauteed onions, some green chilies, some cheese. Oh man, this sounds good already. A little bit of garlic going on. Yeah, I'm gonna make something tomorrow with chicken. Mm. Then again, a lot of kitchens cut corners, and it's not like the chefs or the line cooks want to. It's all what the boss orders them to do. Yeah, I totally get the yeah, I get it. Are you going to make pies for Thanksgiving or buying them? That's a good question. What's next? I haven't thought that far yet. Chicken. Yay! I eat lots of chicken. Yeah, I'm going to make a chicken recipe tomorrow. Um Sold picture pack at Christmas once, telemarketing, World Book, Mary Kay, and Tupperware, and Avon in my spare time. Raised 10 kids, earned every gray hair. I know. Cats make pies. Cats ruin pies. Um, okay. Making pies. Let's see. I need to ask the family, which means the other two people in my house, if what they would like for dessert. I could make a pumpkin pie. I could make a pecan pie. I could make cranberry apple pie, or I could make my mother's pineapple pie. There's 4 different ones. Hello, Tomcat Josh. How are you? Happy Thursday to you. You could do a cooking on like Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I could, but I'm going to also be live all day on Thanksgiving. So, crescent roll fried pies. What are those? I'll have to look those up. Crescent roll fried pies. Huh. That's kind of cool. Most of my work was in the psychiatric hospitals, then senior companion, JoJo. Oh, gotcha. Okay, JoJo. Yeah, I worked a lot of different aspects to the medical field until I finally found the one I really enjoyed. And that one was home health. Yeah. I seen you guys on the line first day. If they couldn't crack an egg with one shot or 2 eggs in one hand with one shot, they got fired. Oh, come on now. You got to be able to crack an egg in your hand. I can crack 2 in one shot too. Yeah, but I'm in the kitchen a lot because I make stuff from scratch. I don't buy that pre-boxed, packaged crap that's got full of chemicals and it's not good for you. I'd rather cook an entire meal. Cooking on like Tuesday before Thanksgiving. I don't know about that because, yeah, I'm going to be live all day. For those of you that missed that, Little Cactus and myself will be live all day on Thanksgiving Day. Now, like I told you guys before, we cook the turkey at night. So everything else we're going to make that day. And I don't know what kind of pies we're going to have or if I'm going to buy them. I'm not sure. I'll get back to everybody on that. Yeah. I'm considering not even having a dessert or sweet for Turkey Day. Maybe yam patties, but probably just turkey, taters, and veggies. Gotcha. Thanks, Chris. Cool rocks, beautiful sights, and more. Yeah. I will be cooking 7 turkey dinners on Tuesday before I will be live. Okay, Mona. All right. So, yeah. I'll have to get back to you on all of that stuff. I'm not sure. It doesn't sound like anybody's awake either. And I woke up my child at 5. All right, folks, I'm going to have to go. Sorry. I am going to have to go. I got to wake up my kid. She's going to be upset that she's late. She hates that. Mrs. Mobo will be making pies for the truckers Thanksgiving with Trucker G. Oh, neat. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay. Yeah, so I got to go wake up my kid. Sorry, folks. Instead of giving you dead air, I'm just going to go wake her up. So, yeah, I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful day today. Do the best you can with what you have. How about that? Love and appreciate you guys. You take care. Bye, everyone. See you later. I appreciate you.